Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're going to hold this settler briefly, considering settling this for maybe Vampire Castle potential, but mostly we need to have Niter, and so if there's like some Niter down here that we need to go awkwardly settle, we will. These cities are less powerful than Matthias or Hammurabis. But I don't know that we, like, looking at how far back we have to pivot, I don't think I'm interested in just trying to double back and grab that. I think the plan will be try to finish off Babylon with what we have. We've got a general in the area. I think we can rebuy Hamiko. And then we're just going to go from there. We'll get our second vampire soon. Commercial hub investments. Ooh. 10.3 merchant points per turn. So, Mansa Musa? Mansa Musa with Dance of the Aurora makes 0 sense. I don't know who that is. Hi, Soju. Yeah, let's leave that for our next vamp. Boop. I'm going to build walls here for the Eureka. It's not where I need walls. I don't really need a lot of walls, frankly. Yeah. Maybe it's Dido. Dido with merchant points, though? And no admiral? Seems weird. All right, I don't like that we have a split force here. I do like that we're pillaging. This unit we need to be extra careful with. So come back. And Hercules can frankly die. And we wouldn't be too terribly sad. Yeah, the plus side is up here we can siege. Envoy to Fez matches his 4. We'll go from there, though. Eight era score over. I don't like that. There goes Hamiko. More era score. We do get a relic. I guess Hamiko was here. So 850. Yeah, we can afford to grab her right back. Do we want to do that? We're going to have to re-Suze here, or re-Levy here. I love that part of Arabia. The discount on the building is underrated. I know, that's what I'm thinking, to wait the 6 turns to get her back. So that we don't continue to just completely frivolously waste our era score. Feudal. Speaking of era score, I may want to not go here right away. Again, just trying not to waste stuff. Yeah, I think we're making enough progress. Well, there was Yerevan who we were going to take. Muscat's here. That would be a very far suzerain. Unmet player has 6. Go here for the envoy. Finish that quest before the end of the era, which is good. He's got another city up there. We could maybe let it loyalty flip to us.
My man.
We shall see. Peachy Leafy, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. As long as we're sieged here, I'm pretty happy. Splitting the general's turn. He's dead in 3. Okay, so he dies this turn either way. So we should just go ahead and do that. Keep the city. Capitals can loyalty flip, yes. Is not very common, but it is possible. It's interesting a little bit. Bergjivs? Thank you so much for the brand new sub. Welcome on in. Love seeing those first time subs. Thank you, thank you. This is awkward. I don't want to build anything. I guess a builder's fine. We've got Liang there. Should come up. We're at war here. No, thank you. All right, so that was half of our army disappearing. To levy is 690. Nice, T-Rex. Nice indeed. Just trying to find the city. Herc's gonna die regardless. It's got great library and a campus. Haha. You has no walls. Yeah, Himiko saving us money on the re-levy is pretty huge. I think I'll wait the 3 turns. Maximize some era score. I really don't mind that these troops are probably moving back home or towards like Rapa or something. I think we've got enough up here to finish off Babylon, and then all of these units are eventually going to become muskets, I believe, which we find next turn. Is this another? Yeah, this is more era score. We should wait. We should wait. I don't need to pop the religion right now. Even for those. Like, we're sitting on 4 envoys. And we're about to have 2 more with TOA. Although I need to delay that by 1 turn. So I think we've got enough envoys to kind of keep doing what we're doing. Loyalty issues here. I think we're okay for now. I'll go for incendiaries.
My man.
Take that for an amenity. Ray, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Unmet City State is a DED dead. There goes Hercules. We get another thing. We get more era score that we don't need, which is okay. Pretty into pillaging this. It's a little bit risky with our actual unit here. Oh, hi. That fixes our loyalty, actually. Okay, what's up, man? How are you? Two. Yes, they use the twins to create 3 permanent zombie armies. I like that. Did they scale with combat strength? What was their combat strength? That sounds pretty cool. All right, 2 turns on the era, so let's finish off Temple of Artemis. And let's finish feudalism. All right, last turn of the era. Let's find our Niter. So we're getting a bunch of era score to start next era here, which is good. Plus envoys, plus pyramids right around the corner. Sure. All right, so let's go to the medieval. We're going to get more vampire stuff going on, including vampire castles, which we should at least place, even if we don't have the perfect spot for them. We've actually got some pretty good ones with those tiles. In comes the era score.
Those other marvels lost their brilliancy, and I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
So starting with 2 there.
The more science with the advance of
Promote our vampire, grab our second one. Let's do this. There's some niter. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. So there is an awkward niter down here. How much do we need it is the question. We can buy this one. We could settle this city and grab that. We're going to have this one as well, and this one. So actually, we don't really need to settle this for niter, as we have at least 3. If you research on the flip end of an era, the score goes to the current or the following. It goes to the following, Lucas. So if you time something, the way it works is your turn starts, the era begins, and then all of your stuff completes. So like building that wonder that just completed this turn applies to this current era, not the previous one. And that's a pretty big deal. Got a turn at 259 TOA the other day. Jeez. Jeez. This is a bit scary. I thought they balanced it a bit so you don't waste area score anymore. That's only in dramatic ages mode. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the question. So I think free inquiry makes some sense here. I'm going to be spending my faith on reviving heroes and stuff. And so I don't want to commit that particular economy to builders and settlers, although that would be a fine way to spend it. I think for what we're doing, we take free inquiry, we take a little bit of a science boost here, and continue to just push these things if we can. Thanks, Lucas. That's nice of you to say. What's up, James? Thanks for YouTube. Can't stop by live often. Works security desk overnight. Fair enough. Good. Always good to see you, James, and I appreciate you watching. I haven't done a science game in a minute, Andy, so we definitely need to do a science game sometime soon. I'm pretty sure this scout is going to die now. Yeah, I knew those barbs were coming up, but I didn't realize they were right there. Still loyalty starved. All right, let's finish off apprenticeship, improve our mines. Then engineering, and we need to get our niter online. I also think it might be time to commit to the twins here. We don't have a ton of worthy things to build here besides grabbing... Well, I should buy the niter tile. Let's also revive Hamiko. And we'll go ahead and grab them again. It looks greenish, the minimap. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, Wash. We're doing pretty darn well. Basically 2 civs gone at turn 80. Industrial zone's next turn. I may build one. We'll see. Yeah, I need some builders, and we have feudalism now, right? So let's do that. That'd be fun, James, yeah. Indeed. I had a good time with it regardless. All right, this seems okay. Party Grata, thank you so much for the 8 months. Welcome back with that Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
8 months seems like a lot of time to watch one person play Civ. And yet, not enough.
I love that. I appreciate that sentiment. Thank you very much. Thanks for the ongoing support, and thank you for the Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Our only scout's gonna die, you guys, and that makes me sad. Let's go ahead and... Nope. Okay. Well. Godspeed. Levy only means we can't build the unique unit unless we can upgrade it.
From the height of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us.
Where's Hammurabi fit into the rankings? I don't know. I don't think I've ranked him yet. I will be redoing all of my rankings after the 22nd when we have new info.
There is no easy way to...
All kinds of new stuff to evaluate, which will be good. I play on standard speed. You can see, generally play on standard speed. 500 turns in the game, that's how you know it's standard. If it's less, it's quicker. If it's more, it's slower. This is Levy. Bum, ba, da, bum. Like that. Like that. I suppose this is probably... No? I'm surprised this isn't better. Eventually we'll have Machu Picchu, right? So I'm going to go ahead and build this theater square there. It's too long. I could go for a commercial hub. Should at least lock it in. No, that medic is a support unit, so those types of units are fine. What is this? +1. All right. This could be a vamp castle. I think it's worth getting this one. It'll give us 8 gold per turn. We can buy this, make a mine. We'll get a good amount of production out of it. I think it'll be worth. It's not having loyalty issues. Ooh.
Normal people believe...
Okay, so Himiko. I'm going to want over here for now. Awesome, Lucas. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Crossbows could be good. I think it's the first one, right? Second one would be like religiously. I don't know. You're smarter than I am, Paisley. Crossbows for Monty seems good. Not paying for this dumb school you go to. Yeah, real dumb. Real dumb. Goofball. Yeah, let's try to get this to be a thing. Let's get that road going. God, that extra movement is so good. It's so very good. There we go. For now. Who called it? Who called it? This guy. Now, he may not have a religion. Yeah, he doesn't have a religion. How did he not go for a religion? That's the real question. I've never played Civ 3. Or 4, really. All right, now we're sieged, and these attacks mean a little bit. I'm thinking Vampire Castle here is what I'm thinking. We have a lot of OG Civ fans. Frankly, as far as Twitch content goes, we probably skew a little bit older as a whole community. Thus granting us the pleasure of having some OG Civ fans. No, it's a good thing, Super Cow. It's a good thing. No, come on. I'm older. It's fine. We have all of our relevant boosts. We have our general here. We have Hamiko here. So we should really just start swinging. older than I should be for having quit my job and started streaming on Twitch. That's how old I am. I still don't really know where this city needs to go. "23, but back pain wise, you're 65. I appreciate that, zombie. Check in on Linux Guru Gamer. He might have retired already. Yeah, it's true, Paisley. I regret nothing. I regret nothing, of course. It's obviously working out a little bit. At least by my standards, it's working out. +4 campus on the Desert Hill. What Desert Hill? Oh. With the settler. I think I want to bring the settler more towards this. Like, I wouldn't even mind never settling this city, but having the option to plunk something down for things. It's kind of nice, isn't it, Groovy? I think that's part of what makes our community so cool. There's a sense of maturity. All right, so not the world's greatest vampire castle, but, you know, casual, like 34 yield, 33 yield. Good enough by my estimation. I have to get that truffles online. Oh, Rop. That's how we get siege units. Rappa has a catapult.
In a trade agreement with England.
Heck yeah. World's okayest vampire castle, indeed. Thank you, Zond. Thank you. Do we want to switch anything here? We're still getting a bunch of builders. So the builder policy makes sense for a little while. I think we're fine. Violet, you played EverQuest? I don't think we've ever talked about this.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big machine. Machines never come with any.
I do, Hogue, yes.
They always come with the exact.
Ixar Necro, you were? Remember? Nice. Have I preserved around vampire castles before? Not yet, Jay Cisco, but I look forward to it. I've seen a lot of tile porn to that effect. I'm going to go ahead and do these pillages. You played Ultima before EQ? Wow. Ultima predates me. I got crazy into EQ, though.
History is the version of.
All right, so where do we put a vampire castle? Uh-oh. And there goes my internet. Oh, jeez. EQ Corpse runs. Yeah, we're back. That was just a little blip. Okay, so are we ready? With crossbows, with a bunch of crossbows, I think we have a reasonable chance at maybe levying Fez and getting this going right away. I think I like the castle here. Hi, Chimera. I am still here. We've got Niter. We're just working our way towards muskets. Because I can bring Hamiko over right away. She doesn't give us movement. So we can bring her here and get this stuff going over. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Let's get this Niter going. How do preserves work? You can't place them next to your city center. The tile you place will culture bomb the rest of them, assume they're in your workable range. It provides one appeal to surrounding tiles. And at charming, you get certain yields based on the buildings, and at breathtaking, you get certain yields based on the buildings. Okay. So 2 civs down. Let's make sure we're not going to lose a stupid, like, religious victory. Doesn't look like it. I have a few hours in the game. We're coming up on 4,500, so my brain kind of turns into the Civilopedia at a certain point. But I've been streaming Civ 6 since it launched, pretty much. Like a few months after was when I really got it going. All right, twin time. Twin time. Machu here makes a lot of sense too. We could do that instead, I suppose. 15 turns here. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do this for a job, so you'd expect me to have at least a couple hours into it. It's going well, Major Band Geek. How are you doing, buddy? More builders. Twins feels like borderline cheating in a challenge like this. Fair enough. Seems good. Just heard from a friend you haven't heard from in 6 years. Okay, I have questions about this. Who reached out first? We've all I dare say we've all had those like relationships that have you know petered out, and then like it seems so hard to me to get over the awkwardness of like, hey, sorry for not talking to you for like a decade or a half a decade. Like, how's it going? I still really care about you. Like, how do you do that? How do you talk to him? It seems brave. I don't know that I have that kind of bravery. I just don't start relationships big brain plays. That's one approach. Like, did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you? I bet I have a handful of people that kind of fall into that category. I think if you think Taj Mahal is bad, I think you're a little silly there. Teflon Sean. Taj is very good in the right situation. Keep in mind that life gets busy for all people, and just pretend those 6 years are 6 days. Yeah, that's fair. My phone was on silent for 6 years. I have this scout who can't really do a whole lot at the moment. Okay, that's fair, Major Band Geek. That's fair. That. I think we just take Fez. If we levy Fez, we go up to 6. I have 7 in the bank. We could spend some initially. We also have Himiko right here so that we don't waste our Himiko charges this time around. We only wasted like 2. Oh no, Super Cow, that's awful. Do I bring Boudica up? This is Muscat over here. So Boudica can either help us move all these troops to the front. What's our next? It's only 11 turns. I might let Johannesburg's units not come with us if we take Fez. 515. I can almost afford Hercules again. Their army's pretty big. It's at, I think it's about 5 swords or so. Oh, Muscats? 510, so it's also pretty big. Yeah, I think we do this. And see if we can get started with Monty before he gets wind of our shenanigans. Make sure we get our vampire castle as well. I could have traded with him a bit. Yeah, the scout's still here. We have a bit of a problem, though. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of units here. An armory might be worth our time. If we're getting Machu, this tile's probably worth overriding for a +4 theater square. You can go down there. Can't find a master. You're not going for beer. Don't you guys have... we have, like, delivery booze. That is, like, a legit thing in the U.S. now. And I've been taking advantage of it during the pandemic. Booze is heavy to carry. Is an app called Drizzly. Bluefire is what I use. Instacart will deliver use Drizzly as well. Nice, yeah. It's quite a brave new world we're entering. Part of being an adult means you can pay double to get your booze delivered. It's not double. Actually, some of the prices are quite good. Where they get you is the delivery fee and the tip. But, I mean, it's no different than, like, ordering dinner. At least in my opinion. All right, so now we've got an advantage of 1. Booze is heavy to carry, spoken like a true streamer. This is fair. This is fair. This game's stupid. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I have not popped my religion yet, no. Oh, they have a catapult as well. Yeah, there's some catapults we can levy. Granada has a huge army. Not available in your area? No, that's a bummer. That is a bummer for sure. I'm sorry for the tease. Would Twitch unverify me if I did a drunk Civ stream? No, you're allowed to. You're allowed to do whatever. Like, I think you're even allowed to like smoke pot on stream, assuming it's legal in your country and area and stuff. But you can totally, as long as you're not like blatantly doing something to harm yourself. I think it's a big gray area with Twitch. So I don't know. I don't enjoy really, like, at the end of some 12-hour streams and stuff, I've like had a cider or a beer or a drink or something on stream, but I don't really like the idea of getting drunk on stream. It just doesn't appeal to me. It's just I don't know. I think part of it is that like this is my job, and since I quit my real job to do this, I have tried to treat this like a job. You can argue if I've done a good job at that or not, but like I wouldn't also like drink on the job, right? So I feel like maybe that's part of it. Hot tub stream. Mental sharpness would affect my gameplay. Yeah, it's usually at the point where we're playing a different game. I think we'll declare like next turnish, maybe 2 turns. Super cow. I'm drunk for your enjoyment, but I'm not drinking with you. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels weird. Again, I don't mind having like a drink, but I wouldn't want to have several. If that makes sense. I'm always nice. I'm a nice drunk. Are you able to tell how strong Monty's units are with luxury buffs? Well, you can never really see him with tooltips, right? Because his units only get the strength when attacking, and so presumably he has somewhere around 3. You're a mean sober? Oh. Sounds good, Mayra. He does, Hogue, so he could have a little bit more. Yeah, so he kicked us out of Fez here. Why do you want to be timed out, Bluefire? I'll throw that up to 9. And I'm going to continue to use Himiko to do it. Do we declare now? He's only got 28 strength cities. This is presumably easier than finishing off Babylon. Regardless, I think we need to put a cut in the video. We're getting a little long here. So at the start of the next one, we're going to be declaring on Monty. And we're off and running. We haven't met the last Civ yet. Era score is starting to be a small bit of a concern here, as we haven't really gotten any quite yet, but we're in store for a good bit, I think. So thank you so much if you were watching over on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next one.